YNW Melly's homeboy Jacoby interrogation video has leaked. He has mentioned NBA YoungBoy in this unaliving. He has mentioned Fredo Bane provided him with some drugs. He has also said that Sat Chaser probably got what he deserved because he was talking to some young girls. Listen, I'm going to try to break down this full interrogation video that I saw, so just bear with me. So he said that night at the studio, people were falling asleep and Sat Chaser was getting upset, saying we might as well leave if y'all ain't going to be serious about what we here for. He said that a few people had fell asleep and Sat Chaser had slapped them. So he says that they all started to load up in the cars. So they got ready to go outside. However, Juvie went back inside to grab some weapons. Remember that part. Now, he also said that when they got to the car, Bortland originally did not want to drive the vehicle. However, Sat Chaser was like, no, you're the designated driver. You're going to drive. So he said how they were seated. He said it was Bortland driving, Sat Chaser in the front seat. Behind Bortland was Melly, and behind Sat Chaser was Juvie. Now, he says he tried to get in the car with them, but some kind of forces was keeping him from opening the door. Now, the police asked him, did Melly have a weapon that night? And at first, he was saying no, but they asked him about Melly's satchel, and they called it a man purse. Did he have something inside that man purse? And he said, yeah, he did. Like, he nodded his head like, yeah, he had something. Now, he also said that nobody had ever posted this 40 cal that's going to come up later before, except for Sat Chaser, that he believed that that was Sat Chaser's weapon, but he didn't want to be a snitch, so he didn't want to go too far. He started to talk about how Sat Chaser had mind control over them, that he was a really big guy, that they said about 6'5", big guy, and he kind of like little boyed them, and like he felt like Sat Chaser had did something to Melly, because in the past Melly had called and was like, y'all don't know what Sat Chaser be doing to me, and he was like, what is he doing to you? Like, he said, I felt like he was trying to say that he was graping him, but he never would say. Now, he says as they are pulling off, they normally ride behind them because those are the like known people and they're not. However, the car that he was in drove in front of them, and he was like, hey, what we doing? We need to get back behind them. But at this point, it was too late. So when they make it to the house, they're sitting outside for like 30 minutes waiting for the other car to pull up. And once the other car didn't pull up, they went ahead and went in the house. He said everybody was being kind of weird, being silent, like maybe they knew something that I didn't know, because I'm like, where the hell is Melly and them at? So he said he was trying not to fall asleep because they known to play pranks on whoever's the first person to sleep, but he ends up dozing off. So he waits up to his mom blowing his phone up, but he does not answer. Then his sister starts calling. So he answers, but he hangs up and calls his mom back. He then says his mom said, they are saying that all of y'all are dead. So he's like, what the hell? So he's going through the house calling everybody's name. He looks at his phone and sees that he has a missed FaceTime from Melly, but he realizes that Melly only called long enough for the missed call to show because the phone did not actually ring. So as he's going through the house, he's realizing that the other car never showed.